Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Keene State College here in Keene, New Hampshire. Friday Night Lights, in conjunction with the NHIAA Network, presents the New Hampshire Girls Division III Basketball Championship game, as today the Conant Orioles will take on the Monadnock Huskies. My name is Dave Collins. Thanks for joining us, along with my partner and executive producer Steve Beals, John Barron, our videographer, also Craig Incardoni, our videographer, and Ben Beals spinning the dials as our director back at the Beals Insurance Studio. A great matchup this afternoon as we've got the Huskies with a record of 16-4 taking on the Orioles. We'll let you know how both of these teams got here this afternoon. Conant was the number one seed overall in Division III for this 2021-2022 girls basketball season. They defeated the number 8 seed Guilford 55-20, and then in the semifinals just absolutely crushed Newfound by a score of 60-23. Monadnock, well, they are the number 6 seed. Had a little bit of a tough road here. At first, they defeated Winnisquam by a score of 45-22, and then defeated Prospect Mountain 52-40, and Fall Mountain 49-34. So they played an extra game here, but they are ready to battle Monadnock and Conant right here at Keene State College. Head coach Brian Fortes of Monadnock said the key to this game is his defense. It's been that way all season long, and they want to control the tempo of this basketball game. For the Orioles, well, head coach Brian Troy said his team needs to be composed, and they need to they've got the experience, so they've been here before, they know what they're doing, but they also have to realize some of the mistakes that they made in the past games and over the course of the season in order to put them over the top and win the championship today. Steve, you had an opportunity to see both of these teams in the past few days in the semifinals. What can you tell us might be one of the keys?
I think the key for Conant, we'll start off with them. They just looked prolific in the game that we saw in the semifinals against Newfound. Won that game 60-23. Newfound gave everything they had, but Conant just got in this fast-paced run, and they just couldn't stop them. Their shooting was lights out. Foul line, high percentages from the foul line. They look fantastic. Extremely well coached by Coach Brian Troy. He just looked terrific on the sidelines. Pulled out all the right shots. But I think they're like you were talking about, their keys. Conant has got to keep the game going fast. Monadnock, on the other hand, extremely impressed with Bobby Fortes. He calls timeouts the right time. He takes his kids off, these young ladies off the court and pumps them up. But they don't really need it because they came and they just fight. They don't take, like Kearsarge did yesterday, Dave, they don't take anything for granted. They're constantly looking for steal. They've got to maintain a high level of pressure, and their shooting percentage has got to be at the top of their game if they're going to have a chance against this very high-powered Conant offense. That's what I would say that I see. One thing you won't miss in this game is lack of coaching. You're going to get it from both sides because they just did a fantastic job in the semis. Both head
coaches pretty experienced, too. You're looking at Monadnock live here at Keene State College. As we flip over to Conant, we'll introduce the starting lineups to you, and I want to let you know we've not a full house here, but very good representation from both squads and their fans here down at Keene State. Of course, Monadnock just a hop, skip, and a jump away from here, and Conant's got their representation right next to us on the left.
For Monadnock, number 0, Maya Carol Clough.
Maya Carol Clough, she'll get the start as we introduce the starting lineups here on the NFHS Network. Maya Carol Clough is a junior, a 5'5 junior. For Conant, first player they introduced is Brienne Retola, a 5'6 junior. Bailey Susi, she is a 5'5 freshman wearing number 4 for the Huskies. Tegan Kirby, a 5'7 senior wearing number 11. Grace LeClaire wearing number 11 for the Huskies in green. She is a 5'6 senior. Miley Aho is a 5'7 senior wearing number 13. And Brianne Lawrence, number 15 for Monadnock, a 5'6 junior. Bella Hart is a 5'5 sophomore wearing number 20 in orange and white. Grace Furs is a 5'7 senior wearing number 20 in green and white. And Emma Tetzers wears number 22 for the Orioles. She is a 5'10 junior. She is one to watch, Steve, in the lane.
She is
grabbing lots of rebounds.
Unbelievable in the semifinal game.
Brian Troy is the head coach for the Conant Orioles. and Bob Fortes is the head coach for the Monadnock Huskies. We'll take a break, be back with the opening tap. It's the Division III championship game from Keene State College right after this on Friday Night Lights and presentation with the NFHS Network.
Remove your caps for our national anthem. The anthem will be performed today by the Monadnock Regional High School Band.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
Are you looking for better customer service and more affordable pricing from your payroll service provider? Then make the switch to Savant Payroll Solutions. With Savant, you'll have a payroll professional assigned to assist you. Plus, their easy-to-understand pricing structure has no hidden fees. So let Savant take care of your tax filing, human resource, and other employee management services in addition to payroll, so you can focus on growing your business. Read their client reviews and set up a free consultation today at savantpayroll.com. That's savantpayroll.com. The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school, varsity, and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit newhampshiretomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Back here at Keene State College, the officials for today's matchup between Monadnock and Conant
Sports are an extension of the classroom learning experience. The student athletes competing today have worked hard.
are Blake Coulter, also Bruce Mason, and Kristen Taylor. You can see them right in front of the scores table. 8 minutes up on the board. We are just about set to go. Division III championship game here this afternoon. Glad you could join us here. Friday Night Lights in conjunction with the NFHS Network. I'm Dave Collins along with Steve Beals as the Orioles dressed in white, trimmed in orange with orange numerals and letters and outlined in black against the Monadnock Huskies. Green jerseys, green shorts, white numerals and letters. Conant going left to right across your computer screen this afternoon. And we are just about set to go. Fans on their feet, and you can see the student sections right across from us as the tip is won by Conant. And they have possession first. Quickly in the lane, they try to go to Tenters. That's intercepted, and here come the Huskies the other way. It's Carol Clough with it, the 5'5 junior wearing number 0. Just underway, 15 seconds in, no score. Huskies with their first possession as the Orioles go with a man-to-man defense. No shot clock here in New Hampshire, so the Huskies can take as much time as they need. As it's Susie with it, now dips it off to Furs. Furs back to Susie on the left-hand side, looking to drive into the left elbow. Gets it off to Carol Clough, loses control for a moment. Talked about tempo, Steve, right away. And
this is what Monadnock wants, Dave, right now. Keep it in the zone for a minute and a half if you have to. Slow Conant down, slow the game down. It's to their advantage.
They haven't gotten to within maybe 10 feet of the basket. Now Carol Clough drives, throws up a wild shot, no good. And the Orioles come away with a rebound. Radatola now will bring it up across the timeline as the Orioles move left to right. A minute gone by, still scoreless here in the first quarter. With it right now is Aho. Moves it over to Kirby. Kirby tries to drive left-hand side, throws up a wild shot off the side of the rim, gets her own rebound, though, and kicks it back out. So Conant able to reset after their first possession. First shot was no good. Left-hand side with it right now is Hart. Orioles working the perimeter right in front of the Huskies fan section. Loose ball in the lane, picked up by Conant. Still moving with it and throwing up a shot is Aho. It's no good, but she got hacked on her way up. And the first foul shot's coming this afternoon with 6:35 left to go in the first and no score.
But critical that Monadnock makes it difficult for Conant to get under the basket, Dave. Doing a pretty good job there. Too bad they got the foul for them, but you know what? Not bad for the first run here.
Yeah, and I'm mistaken. The foul was called on the floor, so no foul shots for the Orioles. Just an inbounds pass. There's a shot that rolls off the rim. It was thrown up there by Tenters. Foul, incidentally, was called against LeClaire of the Huskies, her first, team's first. Huskies have the basketball, 6:19 and counting. First quarter, no score. Shot is blocked as Susie got it rejected. Huskies still have it, though, and the layup is good for the first points of the ball game. It's Grace LeClaire that puts the Huskies ahead 2-0 with 6:08 to go in the first. Other way, Conant driving, that's Ratola, and she gets pushed out of bounds, and that'll be another foul called against Monadnock. Their second as a team.
Yeah, Grace is a very physical player. She's got to be careful that she makes the choices the right ones. Sorry about that.
I mean, that's okay, but LeClaire got called for her second personal, so she's going to have to be careful.
That's it. That's what I was trying to say.
As Conant scores their first basket, it's a 3-ball from the corner, and the Orioles take a 3-2 lead with 5:48 to go in the first. Here's Carol Clough with it, off to the right-hand side for Monadnock. That's Aho. Or back up top, rather, Carol Clough, the 5'5 junior, looking to drive in, reach in foul against the Orioles, and that's the first time that Conant is whistled for a foul this afternoon.
If you're Monadnock, you got to be happy on the sidelines so far. They've matched up pretty well, but what Conant does is they look for opportunities to speed the game up, and Monadnock has got to hold them from doing that. Keep the ball in their offensive zone.
Kanan Avery checks in, the 5'7 freshman, as Carol Clough goes to the bench. And a traveling call, and we'll go the other way. Turnover for the Huskies, and the Orioles have it. 5:31 to go in the first quarter. Slow tempo to this one as Conant has the 3-2 lead. You can see right there, she hopped, skipped, and jumped. Can't do that without putting the ball on the ground, or on the floor, rather. And here come the Orioles the other way. 5:20 to go. Orioles with a 3-2 lead here in the first quarter of this championship game. Driving in, going with the left hand. Another shot is up and no good as it was thrown up by Kirby. It rattles out, and here come the Huskies the other way. Furs with a full head of steam. Over the timeline, takes it to the hole. Layup is good as she goes coast to coast. Grace Furs, the senior, with 2.
She had a good one-on-one matchup there. She took it, hit the ball well.
Huskies with a 4-3 lead. 4:55 to play in the first. Up top, wide open is Aho. Decides not to shoot it. Passes off to the left-hand side. Shot thrown up by Kirby off the front of the rim. No good. And here comes Monadnock the other way. Whistle and a traveling violation against Susie. Didn't quite have complete control of the basketball.
Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. There's no need to rush down the court. There was 5 people back there waiting for, at least 4. Huskies have got to stay firm to that to slow Conant down. I'm sorry I keep saying it, but it's so important.
Well, yeah, we had a slow pace through the first 3 minutes or so, and now it's been back and forth. As the shot was blocked, ball almost goes out of bounds, saved by the Orioles. They still have it. Here's Tenters with it, off to the right-hand side. Radiola with it, now off to the left-hand side. They swing it around. Here's Kirby trying to drive baseline, whistle, and a blocking foul against Monadnock.
I think that was against Grace Furs, wasn't it?
Yep, called against Furs. That is her first. And the team's third. So another inbounds play for the Orioles. Wide open, top of the key, 3-point ball, rattles off the rim, no good. Hart had a wide open look right there, just couldn't sink it. Huskies the other way. Here's Furs with it in the lane, throws up a shot, gets a friendly bounce off the back iron, and it falls through. And now a timeout called by the Orioles. 4 minutes, 8 seconds left to go here in this championship game in the first quarter. It's Conant with a Monadnock with a 6-3 lead.
And remember, Dave, as you were saying before the broadcast, this was a 1-point difference between the matchup these teams played, and it looks like it's going to hang around or something around that now. We're in for a good game.
Yeah, low scoring, but still a very close game with 4:08 to go. A 6-3 lead for Monadnock now as Conant calls their first timeout. And you look at it right now, Huskies, they're able to get the inside looks, it seems, whereas Conant, especially on offense, looking for that perimeter shot.
Yep. Well, that's all. They haven't done too well with the rebounds underneath their own basket on the offensive zone here, Dave. Monadnock has controlled the majority of them. The thing about Monadnock is he's blocking fouls. They got to make sure they're in position before they step to the side. And if you get beat, you get beat. Fouls at this early in the game can cause problems later. Yeah,
Huskies with 3 team fouls here in the first half so far in the first quarter, and only 1 fouled whistle against Conant.
Yep.
So 4:08 remaining. 6-3 the score. Monadnock on top after the timeout was called by the Orioles. And the Orioles will have the basketball moving left to right. They dish it off to Kirby. Left-hand side with it that time is Hart, the sophomore. Now gives it back to Kirby. Still on the left-hand side, drives baseline. Whistle and an offensive foul this time. So the Huskies got lucky on that one as they stood their ground. And we'll go the other way.
Yeah, Grace was backing up, and she's still forced into her. Drew the offensive foul. I think Monadnock's playing very well under the boards, Nick. Certainly in their defensive zone.
First foul against Kirby for the Orioles. Orioles' second team foul. 2-3 zone defense being employed by Conant. Nice move in the lane, throwing up a wild shot though was Susie. Was wide open, left it short, and here comes Conant the other way. 3:37 to play, first quarter, 6-3 lead for Monadnock. Orioles spinning in the lane, throwing up another wild shot. That's Aho, and here come the Huskies away with the basketball, but it goes out of bounds, and the Orioles will have it.
Like to see that one again here on replay if we can. The refs have been outstanding, so hard to tell from there.
Yeah, looks like it might have been out of bounds on the Huskies, but nobody went after it. That's the key.
Yep.
Just let it bounce out of bounds. So the Orioles have it, still on the left-hand side, and a traveling violation. Tenters bobbled it and then couldn't decide whether she wanted to move along the baseline or throw up a shot, and that's a turnover.
I think a lot of this is Monadnock right now. The Huskies are confounding this Conant offense, and you saw none of that last game in the semifinals, Dave.
Well, what we talked about at pregame, head coach Brian Troy of the Orioles said we have to be composed, and we've had the experience. Well, that didn't look like that in the last few moments for Conant. And now in the lane, a whistle and a jump ball, and the possession arrow will point the way of the Huskies. So they'll still have it. 3:10 remaining, first quarter.
Yeah.
We've been stuck on this score for a while, but Monadnock 6 and Conant 3.
There's no lane when you got 3 people defending, so don't go for it, you know?
And here's a 3 ball from the outside. That's no good. Orioles come away with a rebound. Radatola, left-hand side, going coast to coast, throws up the shot too strong. Rebound thrown back up there by Tenters. That's no good, and here come the Huskies. They've got numbers 3 on 2. Left-hand side, it's Furs, now in the lane. Dishes it off, and the Huskies now will just slow things down. Maybe not, as Avery fires up a wild shot from beyond the arc, and that's no good. Now it's almost like we're playing pinball back and forth.
Definitely favors Conant, but they're having real shooting trouble right now.
As they miss another one, and Avery comes away with the rebound. Now right-hand side, Furs drives in. That's an ugly shot, too. Rebound controlled by Lawrence. 3 ball, back iron, no good. Both teams ice cold right now with 2:23 remaining in the first quarter. We're still stuck on that 6-3 score in favor of Monadnock.
Frantic pace. I like your pinball comment. That's exactly what it is.
And nothing's going in. Nothing's hitting the bumpers right now and getting points.
Nope.
Right baseline, now down low. Reverse layup, no good as Tenters left it short. She had a few seconds to maybe think and pivot, get herself at a better angle for the layup. Instead, just threw it up there and it bounced off the rim. Left-hand side, they swing it around. Here's Carol Clubb for 3, and that's good.
She took the time. She had a quality shot. She took her time to set herself. There you go.
Good ball movement by the Huskies on that one, too. Find the open player. And now it's a 9-3 lead for the Huskies with 1:43 remaining here in the first quarter. Driving left baseline, throwing the shot up.
What a nice move.
That was sweet as she faked the 3 and Tenters went baseline, drove in for the easy layup.
Sure did.
90 seconds to play first quarter. 9-5 the lead. Huskies with the ball and up by 4. Here's Susie with it. Drives in. Layup no good, but a whistle and a foul. It's been a while since we've had a foul call, but they will whistle this one against Bella Hart of the Orioles.
Bear in mind, this is a freshman, and she plays with the maturity of a junior. She's been very impressive last game.
5'5 freshman. Her first foul shot, though, is off the mark, no good. Shaylee Brannon checks in, number 3 for Monadnock. And also back in is Hannah Manley, 5'8 freshman wearing number 23. So a couple substitutions for both teams. 1:23 remaining, first quarter. Monadnock 9 and Conant 5. Next foul shot, no good, so the Huskies 0 for 2 at the line. Dribbling it down is Kirby. Kirby looking to go coast to coast with the left hand. Way too strong, no good. Susie with the rebound. Huskies with numbers, 3 on 2 if they hurry. Here's Susie going coast to coast. She throws up a shot, no good. Another one thrown up. That's an air ball. Battle for it in the corner, and the Huskies come away with it. Carol Clubb now will back it back out. Huskies look like they're going to try to take their time as Furs has it. And she'll fire a 3. That's off the mark. No good. Left it short. Whistle and a foul. And we'll go the other way with 53.7 remaining in the first quarter.
Offensively, I still say they need to slow it down and do what they did when they got that 3. Calmed it down, methodically passing the ball, and every time they do that, the Huskies seem to find the basket.
Avery for the Huskies got whistled for her first, team's 4th. Orioles have the basketball, 45 seconds to go. Moving in, shot no good. Aho had a clean look, gets it right back. Aho moving in, double team, kicks it back out. Here's a 3 ball, and that one hits off the side of the rim as it was put up there by Manley. Orioles again with the rebound, though, as they reset with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. 9-5, Monadnock on top. This is Radatola with it. Left-hand side, driving in Kirby, whistle, and the foul was on the floor with 22.3 left. Fans wanted to travel. Fans of Monadnock wanted to travel, but they'll say that she got whacked on the arm.
It was close.
Carol Clubb picks up her first. Team's 5th. So as we get towards the later stages of the first half, it'll be important to watch that foul situation for the bonus. 15 seconds to go in the lane. Shot thrown up there. That's way off the mark by Hart. Here come the Huskies with 10 seconds left to go. Brannon with it, the freshman, coast to coast. Layup no good, but a blocking foul against the Orioles with 7.8 left. So you can see that the Huskies want to run. That pace, that tempo is fast towards the latter part of this first quarter.
Yeah, but Conant's got a shooting percentage right now about 11%, if it's that. So without that, I think things might be very different. But they're riding on that right now, Dave.
First foul shot up and good by Brannon. She'll get one more. Couple substitutions for the Huskies. 7.8 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Monadnock with a 10-5 lead. They've got an opportunity to extend the lead to 6.
Yep.
With Brannon at the line for one more. Up and good. Orioles with it. 7 seconds left to go as they inbound it to Raditola. Across the timeline. 3 seconds left. In the corner. Shot fired up. Off the mark. No good. Buzzer sounds, and we end the first quarter here at Keene State College. Division III Girls Championship game. And right now, Monadnock with a 6-point lead. Low scoring, though. It's the Huskies 11 and Conant 5. We will take a break. We'll be back with second quarter action from Keene State right after this on the Friday Night Lights Network in conjunction with the NFHS Network. Back after this.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
Are you looking for better customer service and more affordable pricing from your payroll service provider? Then make the switch to Savant Payroll Solutions. With Savant, you'll have a payroll professional assigned to assist you. Plus, their easy-to-understand pricing structure has no hidden fees. So let Savant take care of your tax filing, human resource, and other employee management services in addition to payroll, so you can focus on growing your business. Read their client reviews and set up a free consultation today at savantpayroll.com. That's savantpayroll.com. The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. The New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school varsity and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit newhampshiretomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Back here at Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire, Division III Girls Championship basketball game. Monadnock 11, Conant 5. Really been a story of the Huskies and their pacing, and the Orioles just unable to hit from the field almost any shot, Steve.
Yeah, I think most people would say this is kind of unheard of. Trying to qualify, is it just lack of execution, or is it the Huskies just doing a terrific job on defense? Probably a little bit of both.
Maybe a little bit of jitters, too, for the Orioles, too.
Yep.
Shot goes up. That one rolls off the rim. Good look by LeClaire. Just couldn't finish. Actually, that was Kirby. We go the other way. Here's a 3-ball for the Huskies. That's off the side of the rim. No good, as it was thrown up there by Brannon. So here come the Orioles, trying to control the pace right now. Radatola, the 5'6 junior, number 5, running the point. Gets it off to Kirby, the 5'7 senior, wearing number 11. Backing her way in, this is Tenters with it. Goes up with a shot, rolls off the rim, no good. Another good look. Among the double team, she's got the height advantage, but just couldn't finish for the Orioles.
I don't know if there's some cellophane on that rim or what.
Layup good. That was an easy move for
Nice
Grace
move.
Furs. Got past the defense pretty easily, and now the lead is 8.
Now the Huskies getting the crowd into it, and that's just going to provide energy. You just play downhill when that happens.
7 minutes to go, second quarter. It's the Huskies 13 and the Orioles 5. All Monadnock to start this second quarter. Nice defensive move, whistle, and is that an offensive foul? Let's see.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Okay, they call the offensive foul, and the officials explaining that she tried to wrap her arm around her. I didn't see that. I saw some reach-in, but it's not going well for Conant right now.
Funny, we're all seeing. I saw clearing out is what I saw with the elbow.
Well, Brian Troy would disagree with you, but that's not the way it goes
Well,
here.
I'm not going to argue with Brian Troy because he's one heck of a coach. So, but they call it a color analyst, so I'm just adding a little color.
Exactly. Painting the picture. Whether it's good or not, never knows, as long as it sells. Ball thrown out of bounds by the Orioles, so another turnover for Conant, and you can see Kirby, or we saw Kirby from up here, number 11, go back to the bench basically with her palms raised in the air like, I don't know what's going on here.
Right.
Frustration on the part of Conant. Huskies with the basketball. 6:20 to go. Second quarter. Monadnock with a 13-5 lead. And they've got the basketball here. Right-hand side with it is Brannon. Now gets it off to the left-hand side. Susie tries to drive in, kicks it back up top. Whistle and a traveling violation against Kidney. So the Huskies turn it over, and here come the Orioles the other way.
Boy, they call it tight.
The confidence is not, the Orioles are only down by 8. It's just the confidence that you see on the floor right now from Conant. It's just not there. They feel like they're defeated. They look like they're defeated already here.
Well, how many times have they gone to the layup on the basket and it's just rolled off? They're not getting any luck to help rescue them.
Which adds to the frustration, like, what do we got to do? Another one that almost falls out, but it goes in for the Orioles, and they get 2 points. Now
That's
down by
what
6.
can kind of get you on track, back on track sometimes.
Right-hand side for the Huskies in the green jerseys as they move right to left. They've got a 13-7 lead with 5:33 to play here in the first half. Here's Susie with it, dribbles to the lane, kicks it off. Right-hand side, Lawrence, jumper, no good off the back iron. Rebound by Susie, whistle, and a jump ball, and the possession arrow will stay the way with Monadnock.
Jump ball possession.
And now Carol Clough is back in, wearing number 0 for the Huskies, and the freshman Bailey Susie will go to the bench for the Huskies.
I know I'm going out on a limb. I still say this pace with a good shooting Conant team favors them. I really do. Be very interested to see what happens if they get a hot hand at some point in this game.
Carol Clough for the Huskies, number 0, check back in. Right away she gets the first touch. Tried a shot, it was blocked. Now beyond the arc, here's a 3-ball, up off the rim, no good. It was thrown up there by Furs. Conant with the rebound. Here come the Orioles, and now dribbling it over the timeline is Tenter. So let's see if this pace or this tempo may be different with the bigger player dribbling it up in the front court. Kicked off to the right-hand side. Radatola with it. 4:47 to play here in the second quarter. She'll fire a 3, gets nothing but air, and trying to go for the basketball was Manley. Fell down, out of bounds, turnover by Conant.
This game is physical. The defense that the Huskies are putting on right now, they're just not giving Conant any clear shots to the basket. Doing a terrific job.
And anytime the Orioles try to get it down low, there's a double team automatically waiting for the player that gets the ball.
I agree. That's exactly right, Dave.
4:37 to play, second quarter, 13-7. Monadnock still on top. Another foul called against the Orioles.
Both crowds into this game. They're right on top of the floor here. What a venue to play a game.
Radatola gets called for the foul. Three-pointer up and good by Lawrence. Monadnock extends the lead. 16-7. 4:25 to go in the second quarter. By the way, that's the 6th foul against the Orioles, so one more, and the Huskies will be in the 1-1 for the rest of the first half. Raditola with it for the Orioles. Left-hand side, they dribble in, now throwing up a shot. That goes off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Tenners, goes back up, gets the friendly bounce, and gets the 2 for Conant.
That's what you're used to seeing with her. Great board play. She pivots extremely well.
Gets the rebound and sort of established herself to get a better look at the bucket.
That's exactly right. And she takes nice, soft shots that have a high percentage of getting the roll.
Huskies with an air ball. Orioles the other way. Layup, too strong, no good. Thought she got fouled. Was Raditola. Has to get back on defense. Here's Monadnock the other way. Furs going in, right-hand side. Layup, no good. Offensive rebound by the Huskies, though.
Storming the basket.
3 ball. That one hits off the side of the rim by Carol Clough. Another offensive rebound. Here's another 3 by Furs. That one finally goes. Great sequence for Monadnock. 2 offensive rebounds, 3-pointer, 10-point lead.
Relentless rebounding.
Crashing the boards with the Huskies in green. 3:13 to play, second quarter. Monadnock up by 10, 19-9. Orioles with the basketball. Tenters driving in, now kicks it off. They go to the right-hand side. Now back up top with it is Raditola, the junior. Dribbles to the left elbow, kicks it off. Now Manley tries to drive left baseline, rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Furs, and a timeout called by Monadnock. It's a full timeout. 2:55 remaining here in the second quarter. Monadnock trying to extend their lead. 19-9 over Conant. They'll have the basketball in just a moment after the timeout.
I love the call of calling a timeout right now by Coach Fortes. 4 minutes left. 2:55, 3 minutes left. He wants to tell his ladies how to finish this quarter. What you don't want to do, what you don't want to do, and get them focused on how do we leave this half in a positive way. I like the time.
Well,
give his girls a rest. He's got the timeouts. Use them. Sorry.
Yeah, so far he is spot on with what he told me in pregame. Defense, okay, you're holding your opponent to 9 points with 2:55 to go in the first half.
Unreal.
Tempo, well, guess what? We saw it a moment ago. They controlled it with the 2 offensive rebounds and then the 3-pointer from the quarter.
They're just getting to the ball. Every ball, Green is there first, almost.
Yeah.
Almost every play.
They are definitely the quicker basketball team on the court right now. So 2:55 remaining here in the first half. Monadnock called timeout. They'll have the basketball in the backcourt. They lead 19-9. Both teams with 4 timeouts remaining here for the ball game. 5 fouls called against Monadnock here in the first half and 6 called against Conant. So Monadnock just 1 foul away from being called against the Orioles from being in the bonus. Another 3 ball from the corner. Lawrence puts it up. That one's short, no good. Rebound brought down by Tenters for the Orioles. And we go the other way. Clock ticking. 2:38, 2:37 remaining first half. Orioles with the ball. They need a basket. They trail by 10 points right now in a very low-scoring first half so far. Tenters turns in the lane, throws up a shot, too strong off the back iron, no good. LeClaire back in there. She grabs the rebound for the Huskies.
LeClaire being LeClaire, she is a solid rebounder, and when she takes up some space, she owns it.
Orioles trying to go with the 2-3 zone defense. Here's the shot. That's no good, but a traveling violation is called against the freshman number 14, Avery. And now Susie will check back in for the Huskies as Carol Clough goes out. Also Furs back in the ball game too. And let's see who's coming out for the Huskies. That's Lawrence. Side out right now for Conant. They trail 19-9. 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Furs has 9 points to lead Monadnock and all scores for Conant. Hart on the floor right now with 5 points. Tenters in the lane, spins, goes up with a shot, not a good look, no good, tries to go back up with it, thought she got fouled, gets it back once again, goes up with another shot. She's 0 for 3 on this sequence right now. Ball gets knocked around and the Huskies finally come away with it. That right there with 1:45 to go in the first half explains the whole first half for Conant.
You just took it right out of my mouth, Dave.
But that right there.
Great characterization of exactly what's going on, Dave, right now.
Can't buy a bucket.
Nope.
Foul line jumper, no good for the Huskies. Whistle and a foul. And let's see who this goes on. I think it's going to be against Monadnock, so that'll be the team 6. So both teams will be in the bonus for the final 92 seconds.
Back, Coach Fortes yelling out, letting him know, play within yourself. Don't go looking for too much aggression because you're going to get into foul trouble, and that's what would hurt them at the end of this game with a 10-point lead.
Monadnock leading 19-9, 1:25 to go in the second half. It's only a 10-point deficit for the Orioles who have the ball. Seems like 100 points right now for them.
It does.
Raditola kicks it off, left-hand side, 3-ball. This would be huge, but it goes off the front of the rim. And guess what? Monadnock comes away with the rebound with 1:07 to play in the first half.
Yeah, and Grace LeClaire doing it again. She's such a good rebounder.
Left-hand side with the basketball. This is Brandon who's back in there. Now the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monadnock. And the Orioles will have over 59 seconds to play in the first half. Carol Clough out of the game, or in the game rather, and LeClaire back out. 19-9. Monadnock with the 10-point lead. Orioles with the ball.
Orioles need something to go into halftime feeling better than they do right now.
A block shot.
Yep, anything.
An easy layup. A 3-ball would help. Offensive foul, just something. Because the emotion, they're like dead as a doornail out there.
Yep.
Here's Hart with it. Now off to Raditola. 35 seconds to play in the first half. Orioles taking their time, trailing by 10 points. Cross-court pass almost goes out of bounds. Raditola wanted to spot up for a 3, but it was a bad angle on the pass.
You're looking at some terrific defense being played by the Huskies right now.
It is shirt-to-shirt defense by Monadnock. Hart with the basketball. Tries to lob it down low. It's knocked away. Tenders had it out of bounds. And Conant will still have the basketball with 14.7.
Yes, but it still adds to that frustration level that they felt all half.
Yep, remember they started this possession with about 57 seconds to go? We're now down to 14.7, and the Orioles still with the basketball, but just can't find the bucket. Tenter's way outside. And you hear the Monadnock crowd counting, which is incorrect. They're doing it about a second or two faster, hoping to mess up the Orioles.
Monadnock's recovery speed on defense is playing inside tight, covering the inside pass, and they're bouncing out so quick to cover the 3.
6 seconds left. 3 seconds to go. They kick it off to left-hand side. Raditola has to fire at the buzzer. No good.
Moral victory on that, big time.
For the Huskies, absolutely. And the Orioles have to feel deflated as they took almost the final minute of the second quarter with the basketball and nothing to show for it. So we have reached the end of the first half here at Keene State College NHIAA Girls Division III Basketball Championship game. If you have the under, you're in good shape so far. 19-9, Monadnock leading Conant. We'll take an extended timeout, be back with some first half stats and the start of the third quarter right after these words. Monadnock leads Conant 19-9. We are at halftime on the Friday Night Lights Network in conjunction with the NFHS Network. Back after this.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
Are you looking for better customer service and more affordable pricing from your payroll service provider? Then make the switch to Savant Payroll Solutions. With Savant, you'll have a payroll professional assigned to assist you. Plus, their easy-to-understand pricing structure has no hidden fees. So let Savant take care of your tax filing, human resource, and other employee management services in addition to payroll, so you can focus on growing your business. Read their client reviews and set up a free consultation today at savantpayroll.com. That's savantpayroll.com. The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school, varsity, and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit newhampshiretomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Back here at Spalding Gymnasium on the campus of Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire, it's the NHIAA Division III Girls Championship basketball game. We are at halftime with Monadnock leading Conant 19-9. Third quarter just about to get set underway. My name is Dave Collins, along with our executive producer and color man Steve Beals. On video today, John Barron, Craig Incardoni, and back at the Beals Insurance Studio in Bedford, New Hampshire is Ben Beals. Got a good one here so far. Very low scoring. Conant not out of it. They trail 19-9 to Monadnock, and we'll go down some first half stats. It's not good on the offensive side for the Orioles, but let's give you what we've got so far. For the Huskies, they are shooting 26.9%. For Conant, only 12.5%. Monadnock 3 of 12 from beyond the arc. Conant 1 for 6. Only foul shots have come from the Huskies. They're 2 of 4 from the foul line, and they're out-rebounding the Orioles 24-20. And the largest lead so far is Monadnock, which is what they have now, a 10-point lead. Conant took a very early lead way back in the first quarter, but since then it's been all Huskies. And Steve, as these two teams are preparing for the third quarter, we saw them come out of the locker room. Conant, for the most part, has been huddled by their bench and taking instructions from their head coach, Brian Troy. Monadnock, the Huskies, for the most part, they've been out there doing layup drills, shooting around. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and we saw the Orioles, come out in the first quarter, little hesitant, little shaky, and their confidence just didn't seem to gain any momentum even during that second quarter. Remember, for about the last minute, they had possession of the basketball, couldn't do anything with it in the final portion of that second quarter.
Very important for Monadnock Huskies to keep their foot on the pedal of the gas on defense. They're winning to the ball and they're winning to the body on almost every case, especially on defense. They're winning the rebounds. They're actually kind of winning the foul game as well. They got some foul shots in. That really hasn't been much of a factor. But the thing that Monadnock has to be careful of is if they give any light of day to this high-powered Conant offense, and that's what it's been all year. This is really
an anomaly.
An anomaly, exactly. So, when you look at Conant's standpoint, they need two things. They need to listen to their coach, execute according to plan, and actually kind of hope, can't believe I'm saying it, hope that Monadnock gives them a ray of light, because if they get confidence, this 10-point lead can be dissipated very quickly with the quality of players on Conant. But in closing, let's give Monadnock Huskies, from coach all the way down to the last person on the bench, an incredible kudos for what they've done.
Yeah, holding an opponent to single digits.
Yes.
In the first half of a high school championship basketball game, that's kind of unheard of. Orioles will get the basketball to start this third quarter. They are headed right to left across your computer screen. If I'm Conant right now, I'm driving the lane, getting as much contact as possible. The Orioles haven't had any foul shots tonight whatsoever, and they were in the bonus. They had a chance to go in the bonus with about 90 seconds to go. That's the first thing they do, up and in. Tenters with the first 2 points in the third quarter and brings the Orioles to within 8. Huskies now with it. Off to the right-hand side here. Susi trying to drive into the right elbow. Throws it away, but Furs corrals it for the Huskies. 7:32 to play. Third quarter. 19-11. Huskies with the basketball up by 8. Monadnock looking down low. It's stolen. Here come the Orioles. 2-on-1 if they hurry. It's Kirby on the breakaway. Goes up with a shot. Got too far underneath the basket. Enters, had it, and she gets fouled. So the first 42 seconds of the third quarter looking promising for the Orioles. 2 points and a foul called against the Huskies.
But they got to put some more plays together. They need the Huskies to start thinking rather than just playing with ease and freedom.
Lawrence with 8 points. She's on the floor for Monadnock, and enters with 7 points. Wild shot thrown up there by the Orioles. Huskies grab it with the rebound and come the other way. This is Carol Clough with it. Right-hand side. Gets it to Susi. Susi backing her way in. Now kicks it off right-hand side. Three-pointer up and good. LeClaire with the three-pointer and a timeout called by Monadnock. This will be a 30-second timeout. So 6:59 to go in the third, and the lead back up to 10. It's Monadnock 21 and Conant 11.
Interesting timeout. You look at Coach Troy when he called that, Dave. He sees something, and he is trying to get that offense, this lower end of the court here, three-point shot. He looked at that. He says, nope, I don't like it. And actually it's on this end now, excuse me. But he saw something, and he's trying to keep that at bay. They've got what? I'll bet you 12 of their 21 points have been from that three-point place.
Yeah.
He's got to shut that down.
They've had the opportunities, too.
He's such a smart coach.
So the Huskies, after the timeout called, they've got 3 left for the ball game and 4 left for Conant. 6:59 to go in the third quarter. Conant with the basketball, trailing by 10, 21-11. Pass out in front. It goes to Radatola and almost gets poked away from behind. She's in the front court. Almost looks like a zone defense. Now they'll switch to man, the Huskies will. Hart with the basketball. Down low, shot thrown up there by Aho, no good.
Continued great defense.
And again, green jerseys underneath the bucket to grab the rebound.
Yep, absolutely.
There wasn't an Orioles player in sight. In the front court right now, this is Susi, dishes it off to Carol Clough on the right-hand side. Baseline jump shot,
she's
that's
hot
good.
Right now.
LeClaire's got the last 5 points for Monadnock, and they extend their lead to the biggest so far in the ballgame. They're up by a dozen with 6:19 to go in the third. 23-11. Monadnock with the lead. Orioles with the basketball, though. Radatola as they dip it down low. Enters, goes in, goes up with the left hand, off the back iron, no good. Didn't get a good look, and again she was double-teamed.
And shielded from a rebound.
And also shielded from passing it off, too. Oh, floater on the right-hand side. Carol Clough puts it up and in. Huskies with a 7-0 run right now.
Monadnock's getting back on defense. They are sprinting down the court.
They've got the energy right now and the momentum. Tenters looks to drive in. Kicks it off. Left baseline. They'll wrap it around. Top of the key. Now Tenters double-teamed. Goes up with a shot whistle. And I think this will be a foul on the floor against Monadnock with 5:39 to go in the third.
But who's it against? 2-0.
That goes against
Grace
Furs.
Yep. Yeah, because I'm just wondering if it was LeClaire, because she's got 2.
Right. That would have been her third. Instead, it's on Furs, her second. Team second. Layup, count it, and the foul. Well, we talked about strategy. Orioles, that's picture perfect right there. They get the bucket and one.
Let's take a look at this.
First picks up another foul right away. I didn't see much there.
I didn't see anything there.
Foul shot, though, is no good, so the Huskies get bailed out as they grab the rebound. Still up by a dozen. Furs, though, picks up her third. Loose ball, and it's stolen by the Orioles. Great defense by Bella Hart. Hart still with the basketball over the timeline, off to the right-hand side. Aho with it, tries to back her way in, now kicks it back off. Here's a 3 ball, and that one is way short, no good. And Susie grabs the rebound for the Huskies. 2 on 3. Susie's going to take it all the way, coast to coast. Wild layup shot, no good. As we go back and forth, pinballing again. Ball knocked away. Huskies grab it. See if they try to slow it, and that's exactly what Coach Fortes says.
Slow it down. What do you got a 12-point lead here, and then you throw up an errant 3 and give the ball back. I don't understand that, Coach. Like you said, Coach, that's not coming from Bobby Fortes at all.
And he's got his hand on his chin going, all right. He's lucky they have the lead. They're up by a dozen, but here come the Orioles the other way. They are taking their time on offense. Tenters, right elbow, jumper, back iron, and off the rim, no good. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Monadnock. So it'll stay this way with Conant. 4:36 to play. Third quarter, Monadnock with the lead, 25-13. And Conant with the basketball in the front court to inbound. Tenters has 7 points so far. Inbounds pass, bobbled momentarily, but picked up by Kirby. Kirby double team, throws up an ill-advised shot. Knocked around, Huskies grab it. She just didn't see the teammates around her.
Coach Fortes is all over it. Slow it down.
Huskies trying to spread the offense, almost like a Four Corners Princeton offense right here.
Yep.
Avery with the basketball, top of the key. We're old enough to remember that, Steve. That Four Corners defense. Offensive foul, though, called against the Huskies.
Well, I said yup, but I honestly didn't have any idea what you're talking about.
Thank you.
But you're a guest here on Friday Night Lights, and we greatly appreciate your presence. So I'm going to do whatever I can to make you feel good, brother.
Thank you. I want to be welcomed back, believe me.
Absolutely.
So
doing a terrific job.
Thank you. Thank you. Our entire crew as well here today at Keene State and back at our headquarters in Bedford, New Hampshire. 3-ball from the left-hand side. That's, well,
that didn't even get tipped either.
Yeah.
It must have slipped out of her hand or something.
It might have scraped the rim, though. You heard the Huskies fans calling for the air ball. But still, not a good shot. That one is a good one. Friendly roll. It goes for first.
That's what you've been saying Conant needs to do.
Huskies did it themselves that time, and another ill-advised shot by the Orioles. Monadnock has the basketball, their biggest lead of the ball game so far, 27-13 over Conant with 3:25 to go in the third. Ball knocked away momentarily, but the Huskies still have it. Susie with it, spins, gets bumped into by Raditola, no call there. Clock ticking, 3:15, 3:14 to go in the third. Here's Susie driving in, kicks to the right-hand side. Back and forth passing, and a whistle and a traveling violation against the Huskies. So if anything, they didn't score points, but they took about 20-25 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, but you don't need to put it in the corners. There's no need of putting it in the corners and getting trapped like that. Keep it up high and force that defense to come out and open up a lane for an inside drive.
Big possession coming up right here for Conant. They trail by 24 with 3 minutes to go in the third. Another wild shot thrown up there by Tenters, and the Huskies come out of the pack.
She has been impressive.
Shaylee Brandon, the freshman, with it. Right-hand side, it's Lawrence. Back up top. 3-ball. Brandon. It's good. Monadnock on fire right now, and they increase the lead to 17 points. And a timeout called by Conant. 2:45 to go in the third. 30-13, Monadnock on top.
Everybody today thinks Coach Troy has got a hard job over there, and he does. You know who else got a hard job? Is Coach Fortes. Don't go crazy. Keep them hyped or aggressive, but level-headed about what's going on here.
And that's a little tough to do when you've got about half of the school district here at Keene State today cheering you on. Your parents and friends right behind you, and your friends and your students right across the way on the other side.
But these ladies have played so well together, and this, to me, is, the threes are beautiful to watch, and they're necessary to win the game, but the defense of the Huskies has just been incredible. The rebound percentage that they're getting after a Conant shot is probably 70%.
And that's evident right now, holding Conant to just 13 points. And that's not a mistake. The graphics are correct. We are in the third quarter. There is 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. And Monadnock does have that 17-point lead, 30-13, and it will be Conant basketball as they just called timeout. They've got 3 left and also 3 timeouts left for Monadnock for the rest of regulation. See what the Orioles can come up with now, because not much on offense has been working for them today.
No
inbound in the backcourt. Monadnock showing a little bit of pressure. See how this takes effect. Raditola with the basketball, guarded by Susie as she brings over to half-court stripe. Right-hand side with it is Kirby beyond the arc. Try to dip it down low. Tenter's got triple team for a moment. Gets away with the basketball, but now loses it. It's still on the floor. Whistle and a tie-up jump ball situation, and it points the way of Monadnock.
Relentless is the word. Just relentless defense. And I got to tell you, you're going into the fourth quarter here in 2 minutes, and nobody's really in foul trouble.
Yeah, Orioles have not been capitalizing, being aggressive, trying to draw the fouls. Huskies try a three. That's no good. Ball rolls to the sidelines, out of bounds, and an official says it's Conant basketball with 2:16 to go.
Yeah, she was right there.
Again, some pressure in the backcourt by Monadnock. Radatola, the 5'6" junior, wearing number 5 in white and orange, will bring it across the timeline. Conant works right to left. Dips it off to Kirby. Kirby in the lane. Whistle and a blocking foul.
I don't know about that. Retracing backwards, and that's a.
Number 11, Grace LeClaire.
I don't know. I didn't see any lateral movement whatsoever. I just saw her straight. But
and also looked like Kirby lowered the shoulder a little bit. Kirby throws up another shot, rolls off the rim, gets another rebound, and finally gets 2 points.
That's a big 2 for them.
Effort. They trail by 15 now, and a whistle and a travel. So Kirby gets the 2 points on one end, causes the turnover for Monadnock on the other end.
This is where they got that ray of light that a high-powered team can take over. Huskies got to shut it down if they're going to maintain any kind of a lead.
Conant trailing by 15. Final minute 40 to go in the third quarter. They need buckets, and quickly. 2-3 zone defense now by the Huskies. Baseline pass, ill-advised, stolen by Monadnock. Hustling down the court. This is Avery trying to go coast to coast. Now we'll dip it back out. Right baseline, she has it. Down low, pass. LeClaire had it momentarily. Stolen away, whistle, and somebody stepped on the end line. Huskies did. Conant basketball.
Wow.
So again, Conant has the opportunity to get back in this ball game. But a minute 18 to go in the third.
Back in for Conant, number 20.
Yeah, Coach Fortes is not happy about he's pointing down there the offensive that he thought was there. So did I, to be honest with you. But
thought it was a foul instead of a turnover by his team on the baseline.
Yep.
Another bad pass, but it's taken away by Tenters. Now they kick it to the left-hand side. 64 seconds to go in the third quarter. Fake a three by Manley. Down low, Tenters gets the friendly bounce.
She's done a great job at that all year, gathering herself inside the paint. Nice pivot, nice turnaround, good soft shot.
Bucket and a stop. That's what the Orioles got. That's what they need here on this possession. Monadnock basketball up 30-17. Final 42 seconds to go in the third.
Conant is up the energy.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Conant.
Boy, these officials have been up and down the court with the pace of this game. Doing a great job overall.
And you got the coaches on one side giving it to you, and the student section from both schools.
They're special people.
Are on the other side. Invest in earplugs.
Yes.
Clock ticking, 34 seconds to go in the third.
What would we be without them?
Monadnock with the basketball up by 13, 30-17. Carol Clough has it. And knocked away, still has it on her knees. 22 seconds to go.
I don't know why they don't just dribble it out there and force them to come out.
Looks like they're trying to hold for the last shot, but a wild shot thrown up there by Carol Clough. No good, but she gets bailed out with 15 seconds to go, and she's hobbling just a bit as she steps to the foul line. Might have landed awkwardly on that play.
Yep.
She drove in on the right-hand side.
Remember, this was a 17-point lead at one time. It's down to 13 now. And that's exact. Conant's got a whole quarter to be able to try to whittle it down more and try to make a game out of this.
Free throw attempt, no good off the rim. 15 seconds to go in the third. Huskies still leading 30-17. Carol Clough at the line for one more. Bounces off the back iron, no good. Chase down, battle for it, and a whistle and jump ball. And so the Orioles will have it with 12.9 to go.
Yeah, but a good job hustling there. She was behind the play, and she was able to get a deuce on that, so.
Final 10 seconds. Orioles can play for the final shot here. Remember, they had it in the final minute of the second quarter. Came up empty-handed. In the lane, Radatola fires a shot, no good. Rebound, put up and in. Orioles with a little bit of a run here. Still a double-digit lead for Monadnock, but it's only 11 points. We have reached the end of the third quarter here at Keene State College, NHIAA Girls Division III Basketball Championship game. Conant trying to make a run of it. Final 8 minutes comes your way next. It's Monadnock 30 and Conant 19. Start of the fourth quarter after this on Friday Night Lights, presented by the NFHS Network.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. Are you ready to make your house your dream home? Then it's time to contact Ulster Property Services at ulsterpropertyservices.com. Ulster offers commercial and residential landscaping and hardscaping services and is now booking for fall cleanups, snow services, and interior home renovation projects. They fix it, clean it, and trim it so you don't have to. Ulster Property Services, serving southern New Hampshire since 2012. Visit ulsterpropertyservices.com.
Hey, I'm Chad, the owner of New Hampshire iPhone Repair. We're New Hampshire's most trusted and affordable repair shop for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, and even Android needs. Don't worry, we're affordable, reliable, and we back our parts with a lifetime warranty. And you know what the best part is? No, what? We can repair your phone while you wait.
I know, that's why I'm here.
Oh, I know, Mrs. Green. Here's your iPad, good as new. Bring your phone into New Hampshire iPhone Repair today.
Are you looking for better customer service and more affordable pricing from your payroll service provider? Then make the switch to Savant Payroll Solutions. With Savant, you'll have a payroll professional assigned to assist you. Plus, their easy-to-understand pricing structure has no hidden fees. So let Savant take care of your tax filing, human resource, and other employee management services in addition to payroll, so you can focus on growing your business. Read their client reviews and set up a free consultation today at savantpayroll.com. That's savantpayroll.com. The New Hampshire Tomahawks promote the highest level of club lacrosse competition, not just in the state, but in the country. Looking to get recruited? Director Chris Cameron keeps an open dialogue with the nation's top college lacrosse coaches. Over 400 New Hampshire Tomahawks alumni have played at the college level, including the ACC, Big East, Big Ten, Ivy, NESCAC, NE10, and more. New Hampshire Tomahawks coaching staff has over 100 coaches, including current high school, varsity, and college coaches. The Tomahawks offer training for players of all ages, clinics, camps, and leagues, along with spring, summer, and fall elite teams. So play with the best. The New Hampshire Tomahawks, showcase and development for college lacrosse. Visit newhampshiretomahawks.com and girls.nhtomahawks.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today.
Back here at Keene State College, final 8 minutes possibly up on the board. Fourth quarter starting. Monadnock with the basketball up 30-19. Remember, Conant was the number 1 seed here in Division III, and they crushed Newfound 60-23 to get to this championship game. Monadnock was the number 6 seed, and they defeated Fall Mountain 49-34 to get to this championship game. But the way you look at it, it's been all Monadnock here through the first 3 quarters. Conant made a big of a run, though, at the end of the third. Whistle, jump ball, and it points the other way. Conant will have it. 7:51 left, fourth quarter. Monadnock 30, Conant 19. Orioles with a chance to get the deficit into single digits for the first time since the second quarter.
That'll be a big boost to them emotionally.
2-3 zone defense by the Huskies. Whistle and a foul off the ball. And it will go against Monadnock. And that will be team foul number 5 against the Huskies. Only one foul called against Conant here in the second half so far. Huskies get the basketball. 1 on 3. Let's see if she tries to take it all the way. She will. No good, as Fierce tried to get the layup, but she gets fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. 3 timeouts left for both teams.
The Huskies haven't answered in quite a while here. They have these 2 points, or at least one of them, they got to stop moving the score back the other way as Conant begins to close it.
Clock stops, 7:30 to go. First foul shot, rims out, no good. And Furs, the 5'7" senior, wearing number 20 in green and white for Monadnock, will get one more. 30-19, Monadnock with the lead. Second foul shot, no good. Ball bounces around. It's taken away by the Orioles. And the Huskies will get back on defense. 7:23 to go. Driving in, layup good. That was a beautiful move right there by Raditola, showing her speed, something we haven't seen through the first 3 quarters from the Orioles. Raditola right there. Ball deflected and out of bounds, and it'll be Huskies ball.
Conant, you can see, starting to grow legs right now as far as the confidence level.
Guess what? That lead for the Huskies is now down to single digits.
Yep.
Only 9 points.
Down to 9, and it feels more like Conant basketball in the offensive zone.
Brianne Lawrence checks back in for the Huskies as Carol Clough goes to the bench. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, these close passes are dangerous. They're doing a lot in the corner over here. Got to keep it out in the center court.
Shirt-to-shirt defense being employed by the Orioles right now as they inbound the ball. Monadnock does to Brannon. Brannon still with it with a right-handed dribble. Down to 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter of this Division III championship game. Monadnock with it. Up by 9. Now they lose it. Stolen away by the Orioles. Here we go the other way. Raditola had the hot hand. Goes up with another shot. That's good. She scored the last 4 points for Conant. And now it's only a 7-point lead for Monadnock. Over the timeline and a whistle and a foul. And this will be called against the Orioles. So that'll stop the momentum momentarily for Conant.
Plenty of time left. 6:44 is an eternity when you're making runs like Conant is making right now. The Huskies have got to shut this down.
Only the 3rd team foul called against Conant. And for the foul, that was against Kirby. Whistle and a foul on the floor. So make it team foul number 4 right now for Conant.
But you got to hit him.
Right. Monadnock has 5 team fouls.
They just had 2 before. They missed both.
The foul will be on the floor.
Oh, right.
So not the worst scenario for the Orioles right here. Gets them closer to the 1-and-1. Inbounds pass. This one goes to Furs. Furs gets it stolen again. Here's Kirby with it, 1-on-1. She loses it against Brannon and a traveling violation. Oh, just got ahead of herself and couldn't wait for her teammates right there. Brannon might have given her the jitters, and it's a turnover by Conant. Again, another spoiled opportunity for the Orioles to get closer. Here's Brannon. Passes off to Lawrence. Now here's Underwood. And LeClaire had it, and there's a 3-ball, and that's up and good.
That's what the Huskies needed there, but Conant is playing well right now, playing much more disciplined defense.
Going in, throwing up a wild shot again as Raditola. She had the other 2 before that fall. Not the case this time. Monadnock with the basketball. This is Furs with a hot hand. Layup rolls off the rim, no good.
She wanted a foul.
And she wanted that bucket too. Wanted the crowd on its feet. Again, Raditola. Layup, that time it's good. Well, you can see what Conant's trying to do the last 4 or 5 offensive possessions. Give it to number 5, Raditola. 5:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Monadnock with the basketball, up by 8 points, 33-25. Furs in the lane, dishes it off, 3-ball, up and good. Dead on is Shaylee Brannon for 3, and that puts the lead back up to double digits for Monadnock, 36-25. 5:24 to go in the fourth quarter, and Conant has to call timeout.
Well, I think we've established 2 things. The Huskies have no fear, and they're not intimidated by Conant. Other teams, as soon as that happens, I watched it last week, As soon as Conant started making a run, they just have a way of making you fold. That's not happening with the Huskies. They keep on fighting and coming back. But this game is what? 11 points down, 5:24. A lot of basketball to play. But Huskies aren't just backing down. They're coming back against getting the spread again. Well, let's see what Conant can do here.
They've had the answer. Anytime Conant's gone for a little bit of a run, it's either been a foul, a turnover, or right in this case right here, a three-point opportunity that the Huskies have hit. So 5:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Monadnock 36, Conant 25. It'll be Conant basketball after the timeout. 3 timeouts left for Monadnock. And let's see, 2 timeouts left for Conant. 4 fouls called against Conant here in the second half. 5 fouls called against Monadnock. And the possession arrow points the way of Monadnock if there's a tie-up.
Really like Coach Troy's choice of timeouts during this game. I think he's aced it as far as managing his team, trying to get them when things are going bad to stay calm, but yet stay aggressive and focused. Aggressive and calm, a balanced approach.
Radatola has 6 points. They've all come here in the fourth quarter on layups from the left-hand side. She wears number 5 for the Orioles in orange and white. Jump shot, Tenners, turnaround. Tried the quick hitter, no good. Huskies with the rebound, going left to right in green. And another almost steal. It is picked up by Radatola. Her second steal in a row, knocked away from her, out of bounds. Last touch by Brandon of Monadnock, and the Orioles will retain possession.
Boy, she plays. I've really been impressed with Shaylee Brandon, the way she plays. They have 2 freshmen out there right now playing like seniors in a championship game.
5 minutes to go in the fourth. Conant with the basketball, trailing 36-25. Bounce pass down low. Tenners, had plenty of time.
That is not like Tenners. You can count on that basket with her normally.
Got the jitters right there instead of squaring herself towards the basket. Jump shot, no good. Back iron, front iron, and the rebound comes away to the Orioles. Kirby with the basketball. 4:37, 4:36 to go in the fourth. Orioles need a bucket right here, trailing by 11 points. Radatola with it. 2-3 zone defense, and the Huskies called for a foul. And that'll be team foul number 6 against Monadnock, so one more, and the Orioles will be in the bonus for the rest of this game.
And boy, does that make a difference coming down the stretch.
Got to hit those foul shots, though.
Got to hit them. That's true.
It stops the clock, but you got to capitalize.
Yep.
Inbounds pass goes to no one. Enters, has it stolen away. Here's LeClaire with it for Monadnock. Goes in with the layup. Counted in the foul.
She's a special girl. She plays defense with intensity. She boxes out as good as anybody. And she does have a flair for she's so aggressive, plays in such a fearless fashion as long as she's out of foul trouble. She hasn't got to worry about it.
Excellent offensive opportunity right there. She capitalizes. And now LeClaire at the line for the old-fashioned three-point play opportunity. 4:26 to go in the fourth. Foul shot, rims around, falls through. It's good. 14-point lead right now for Monadnock. It was just single digits a moment ago. Conant hasn't been able to find the bucket in this 2-3 zone defense being employed by the Huskies. Here's a 3-ball off the mark. Battle for it. Rebound taken away by Susie. Up ahead, errant pass. And now Conant has it right back with 4:07 to play in the final quarter.
Again, I said it all game. They got to slow that down. Slow that transition down. Maintain possession. Every second counts.
There's a nice bucket. Aho just backed her way in. And the rest of the defense, the Huskies sort of backed away. And now a 30-second timeout called by Monadnock. 3:50 to go, fourth quarter. Monadnock 39, Conant 27. Monadnock now left with 2 timeouts, and also Conant with 2 timeouts remaining here in the fourth quarter with 3:50 to go.
Give Conant a lot of credit. They've got a lot of steals here in the last 6 or 7 minutes that they've needed. They've been clean steals. They haven't paid for it with a lot of fouls, and that's the only reason this isn't 17, 19 points different right now. But it's a mountain to climb, but it's doable in 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
It is, and especially with a one-on-one bonus lurking if they can get the Huskies to commit another foul and capitalize on those foul shots with the clock stopped.
Could loom big, you're right.
So the Huskies will have the basketball in the front court. Again, they've got 2 timeouts left. Conant with 2 timeouts left. 6 fouls committed by Monadnock here in the second half. 5 fouls committed by the Orioles. Possession arrow points the way of the Huskies if there's a tie-up. And Monadnock with the ball up by 12. 39-27, 3:50 to go in regulation. here in this Division III Girls Championship game at Keene State. Glad you could join us on Friday Night Lights, presented by the NFHS Network.
Wow.
Ball stalled
handling.
Look out, here come the Orioles. Can they cut it closer? Layup is good. Nice concentration by Aho. She knew that somebody from Monadnock was right behind her, but patiently put it up and in with the right hand. Down to 10. Make this 13. This is back up
She
to
is
13.
on fire.
Brannon hits the three. The freshman with a big bucket. And it's a 42-29 lead for Monadnock with 3:20 to play in the fourth.
She is all business.
Again, Monadnock with the answer. A layup bucket for Conant. Huskies come right back with a three. That
Nice
layup is
defense.
no good.
Again, by guess who? Gracie Leclerc.
Pass tries to go underneath to Brannon, but a bit too high and out of bounds.
Yeah, if there's one thing that the Huskies are struggling with right now is maintaining and transitioning down the court. Got to have a methodology of getting that done safely because they're giving the ball away a lot.
Yeah, Huskies up by 13. They want to be up by 30. Yep. You can't do it in one possession. Layup no good. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Monadnock. So Conant will still have it on the baseline with 2:46 to go in the fourth.
Time, I think now you can start to say, is beginning to become a factor when you look at the amount of opportunities that they're going to have.
Driving in. Tenors.
Nice defense by Monadnock.
And now the Huskies will slow it down. Fortes has been saying that as his team comes across, Monadnock does, across the timeline every possession.
He has, but they can't help themselves.
Oh, they got big eyes.
Yes, they do.
And a whistle and a foul against Conant with 2:28 to go in the fourth.
So with 70%, 60% foul shooting, if they're going to start the foul product, and I agree with it, if they hit 60%, it's going to be, you can pretty much, I mean, Monadnock has got to miss once they get into the bonus.
Huskies with the basketball.
How many is that now for Conant?
6 team fouls for both teams.
So one more for both. Yep.
And they'll both be in the bonus for the rest of the game, and we've got 2:18 to play. Here's another three ball. That one off the mark, thrown up there by Brannon, out of bounds. Orioles will get it. 42-29. Monadnock with a 13-point lead. 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go in regulation. Orioles need buckets and quickly.
Yeah, but now the clock winding the clock down becomes almost more important than buckets. Maintaining possession.
Here's a three ball, and that one is short, no good, and the rebound is on the floor.
Wow.
Taken away by Leclerc.
She has been something else.
Huskies with the basketball, up by 13. 1:53 to go in this championship game. And Monadnock can feel it right now, trying to stall on offense.
Coach Fortes yelling out there to maintain control of the clock here.
No shot clock, so Monadnock can take as much time as they need. And finally, a foul is whistled against Aho. And with 1:38 to go here in the fourth quarter, it'll be 1-1. It'll be bonus, and now 1-1 the rest of the way for the Huskies.
That's 35, 36 seconds, Dave, taken off the clock, and it's all there if you do that. You got to force the fouls to the rest of the game. No need to shoot.
Hope that Furs misses this one, and the first one up and good.
The shooting of these girls have been unreal.
And now they make them. It's clutch time. Now you make them. Furs with one more to extend the lead to 15 points for Monadnock on their way to a championship. That one is good. 44-29. Orioles to inbound, trailing by 15. Again, they need buckets and quickly.
Still not making it easy for Conant.
Ratatula takes it to the hole. Layup, rolls around, it falls through. And let's see if Conant tries to foul right away with 1:23 to go.
Nice transition there. Yep.
They go for the steal. Foul is called against Kirby. That'll be the 8th foul against Conant. So the Huskies at the line for another 1-1 with 1:21 to play. And that'll be it for Kirby. She exits with 5 points. 2 points, 7 rebounds.
Yep.
And now at the line is Sosi for a 1-1. First foul shot up, good. Well, I'm not going to jinx it, but 3 for 3. After the Huskies struggled, especially in the third quarter from the line, 3 for 3 in their last foul shot attempts. Now make it 4 for 4.
Just money.
Bingo.
It's a freshman in a championship game.
Yeah. Don't worry, Coach. We messed up in the second and third quarter, but I got you.
Unreal.
15-point lead for the Huskies. Layup attempt, no good, misses everything. Huskies come away with it. Let's see if Conant tries to foul.
Valuable seconds coming off the clock.
In the front court, it's Lawrence. Gets it over to LeClaire. LeClaire gets fouled with 60 seconds to play in the championship game. And the Monadnock fans to our right, on our feet, on their feet. And you can see the student section across the way on their feet as well for Monadnock in the green and white. Up 15 points. And LeClaire, the senior, at the line.
These ladies in green have just, this has been a dogfight.
Makes the first. 60 seconds to play. Monadnock 47, Conant 31. One more at the line for the senior, number 11, LeClaire. Guess what? They're 6 for 6 in their last 6 foul shot opportunities.
I mean, I don't know who you pick, but she's got to be in the mix.
Here's a 3-ball. Back iron, no good.
Look at that.
Flying in for the rebound is Furs. She might be nominated as well. Furs at the timeline, over to LeClaire.
Excellent ball control here in the last 2 or 3 minutes here, Dave. Just outstanding work.
35 seconds to go in this Division III championship game here at Keene State. Monadnock with the lead in the ball, 48-31. They can run out the clock right here. No shot clock in New Hampshire. Monadnock doesn't need it. 17 seconds to go. And they're going to keep the 5 on the floor right now. Timeout. Let's see. There might be some subs coming in with 11.7 seconds left. And they call a foul instead.
Well, when you lose to a team by 1 point, throw into that, it's awful hard to beat a good team twice. And Monadnock has proved they are all of that.
And look what Conant did on the way getting here. You know, Conant was the number 1 seed.
A lot of this happened in the first quarter. It really has.
Yep.
It set the tone of the game.
Remember, Conant only had 9 points at halftime.
Right.
And by the way, first hit the first foul shot. They're 7 for 7. Monadnock is at the foul line in these last 2 minutes.
No, they've earned it in every category.
3 facets of the ball game: offense, defense, foul shooting. And here comes Kanan Avery, the freshman, in to experience a championship. Also, Kaylee Grimshaw, a senior, 5'4" on the floor. 10 seconds to go before a championship for the Huskies. They lead 50-31. 5 seconds to go. 3-ball off the mark, no good. Rebound taken by the freshman Avery. Monadnock dribbles out the clock. And the Huskies are Division III girls basketball champions of New Hampshire with the final score. Monadnock 50 and Conant 31. Student section pours out on the floor here at Keene State as the Huskies, the number 6 seed, knock off the number 1 seed in Division III girls basketball. 50-31. Monadnock victorious this afternoon.
What a run. What a run. Clearly, the underdogs coming in. I mean, not by a long shot, but no one could argue that you had to give Conant the favor coming into this game with what they've proved all year long. But defensively, what Monadnock did the first half, a lot of those balls, those shots inside under the basket, outside jump shots, threes, were heavily related to the style of defense, of relentless body-to-body defense that the Huskies played, Dave.
Set the tone, set the tempo. Bob Cortez, right before we signed on here, told me that's the 2 keys, defense and tempo. And boy, did he get that message right away to his ladies out on the floor in the first quarter.
Yeah, Coach Fortez, I saw him coaching in the semifinals when Nick and I did the game, and I can tell you, Dave, he just gets it. Nothing, and I'll throw the same thing back to Coach Troy. These are 2 outstanding coaches.
Remember, Conant was the number 1 seed, so they didn't have to play in the first round. They got here by defeating Guilford 55-22 and then crushed Newfound, the number 4 seed, 60-23. Well, they went up against a buzzsaw today, especially defensively in Monadnock, as Monadnock defeated Winnisquam 45-22 in the first round. Then they knocked off the number 3 seed Prospect Mountain 62-40, and then beat the number 2 seed Fall Mountain 49-34. And today, the number 6 seed Monadnock, the Huskies defeat the Orioles of Conant by a final score of 50-31.
You've seen the T-shirts, no fear, no intimidation, and I'll tell you, they wrapped that around them today and performed at an incredibly good level as we go to the medal round here.
So we will pause as they give the medals out. First to Conant for the runners-up here in Division III for girls basketball in New Hampshire. And then in just a moment, the Huskies will celebrate with their fans and their student section with the championship trophy and medals. 50-31 your final. Monadnock defeats Conant this afternoon in Division III championship basketball in New Hampshire.
And boy, I'll tell you, these fans here today were nothing but class on both ends of the court here. Absolute class.
Listen, it's nice to have fans back in arenas whatsoever after
Dave,
what we went through last year.
That's the FN. Battling cry right there is, let's get more of this. We as people belong together, competing, helping each other out, but we need to be together.
Yep.
We're not robots. We're not machines.
And believe it or not, that's what part of sports is.
Well, that's the way God
consciously or subconsciously.
Absolutely.
And you can see that right there, number 22, Emma Tenzer is getting her medal.
She's a player. She's feeling it really bad, but she'll be back.
She's a 5'10 junior, so she'll be back in that white and orange uniform.
And better than ever. They did a great job defending and manning, womening up on her. Just did a terrific job. When you think about, there's a bunch of people. When you look at a couple of freshmen, Shaylee Brannon, Bailey Susie, and I'm going to throw in Grace LeClaire and so many others. How about Grace Furzy shooting down to the end there? And the foul shots, Dave, as you said, were just terrific.
8 of 8 during the bonus situation in the final 2 minutes for Monadnock.
And I think that just took the wind right out of the sails.
Here's Bob Cortez. Defense and tempo, those are the two other mottos that he'll take with him for this championship run. He wasn't lying when he mentioned it to us in the pregame.
Yeah, Coach Fortes, I watch him just like Coach Troy when they have a timeout or he talks to these ladies. They stare right back and they know they're going to get good advice and good counsel and good strategy during the game, and you could see that. I was watching him talk to the ladies on the sidelines here. You could just see the relationship he has with these players are outstanding. No different than Coach Troy has with Conant. And over to our left.
He took the championship trophy and gave it to his 3 seniors to hold simultaneously.
Yeah.
Number 11, Grace LeClaire, also number 20, Grace Furs, and Kaylee Grimshaw, who saw some action in the final moments, number 24 of Monadnock. They get to hold the trophy, and now each individual player gets the medals in green and white for the Monadnock Huskies. They win today 50-31 over Conant. They knock off the number 1 seed to become Division III girls basketball champions here in the Granite State this afternoon at Keene State College.
Bailey Susie just overcome with emotion as the medal goes down over her, around her neck. She just was overcome. That's what hard work does.
Fans across the way, student section. Nobody's left in green and white here. Grace Furs getting a big round of applause.
It's a moment they'll remember when they're 55 years old someday and look back. This is what builds resources in young people, having communities being involved in their support, and they'll remember that someday when they have their own children, or if they don't, and just look back in their lives, and it builds solid citizens. That's why sport is so well worth paying for.
And one more factor too, Steve. They were the underdogs, the number 6 seed. Yep. They had to play an extra game. Conant was the number 1 seed. And here they celebrate as they hold up the championship trophy. That is LeClaire with it in her hands, jumping around. Student section behind them, parents and friends in front of them. And Bob Fortes grabs the basketball, and now he wants a picture taken with the ladies in front of their fans.
He's got to make sure he doesn't squeeze that so tight he pops it. He's so excited. And well, he should be.
So we will take one final break to wrap things up as Monadnock celebrates on the court here at Keene State. They defeat the number 1 seed Conant Orioles, Conant Orioles, 50-31 your final score. Back with some final thoughts. We'll wrap it a pack after these words. 50-31, Monadnock wins it the New Hampshire Division III Girls Basketball Championship. We are back in a moment right here.
Every athlete at every level has goals. Whether it's running marathons or owning every obstacle on the course, no matter your goal, chocolate milk helps you recover, refuel, and rehydrate. Chocolate milk, official sports drink of Prospect Acres Obstacle Course.
We all need medical care, expert medical care. That's why you need Convenient MD. Our state-of-the-art facilities give you access to leading local physicians and medical teams 7 days a week. When you need medical care, it's not just about being there.
It's about raising the bar.
It's about peace of mind.
Our focus is you.
Because that's the way it should be.
Convenient MD, putting quality back into healthcare.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
O'clock in the morning?
Pretty much, yeah.
Back here at Spalding Gym on the campus of Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire. Final score, Monadnock 50 and Conant 31. The Huskies are your champions for girls Division III basketball for NHIAA, and a dominating performance as they win by 19 points. Steve Beals is my partner. I'm Dave Collins. Steve, some final thoughts. You know, we've covered the defense, we covered the coaching staff, but really a great effort. I'm going to go back to the first quarter, the first half, when Conant was held to only 9 points through the first 2 quarters. And then the second most important thing, I think, is down the stretch, Monadnock hitting their foul shots, 8 of 8 from the foul line to keep Conant at bay.
Conant was Monadnock was able to get Conant off of their game, but to a certain extent they kind of did it to themselves because of the lack of execution on the shooting. But it's hard. You almost got to go back to slow motion to see how much of the defensive work of Monadnock made those misses to such a degree they did. I think when we go back, we'll see that was a major factor as well. Was not Conant's afternoon today. Monadnock came in, as I said, no fear, no intimidation. I'll just end by saying defense wins championships, and defense won today for sure.
And the number 6 seed upsets the number 1 seed here in the
championship. That's why they play the game.
Monadnock 50 and Conant 31. So Friday Night Lights on NFHS. We've still got one more basketball title to decide, and we'll get a little closer with that. 5:30 on Wednesday. Division IV girls semifinals at Newfound High School, Wednesday, March 2nd. That's coming up in a few days. First up, it will be Concord Christian and Woodsville, followed by Pittsburgh, Canaan, and Derryfield. Both games at Newfound, Division IV girls semis, Wednesday starting at 5:30, right here on Friday Night Lights and the NFHS Network.
And then we will be doing the championship of those two on the following Sunday.
Okay.
And then we come back, I believe it's on Monday night, to do the boys Division IV semifinals. That will be done in Merrimack Valley.
Okay.
And we'll have those teams for you next broadcast on Wednesday. And then on Friday night, it's scheduled to do the boys Division finals. NFHS in conjunction, or I should say Friday Night Lights in conjunction with NFHS. We'll be doing all of those games. We look forward to it. And I also want to hand out a personal thanks to you, Dave Collins, for coming and filling in for Nick. I really enjoyed it, and I'll tell you, you're a first-class act. You do a great job.
Thank you, Steve. And we've got hockey, too, on the NFHS network for New Hampshire.
Yep.
Girls start off first, and then it's boys Division 1, 2, and 3, and that's all on Saturday, the 12th of March. I believe the first game is the girls for New Hampshire at 10 o'clock at Snow Arena in Manchester. We'll have them back to back.
Exactly.
To back.
And go on the NFHS app on your smart TV. And you can download that, and it'll give you a very reasonable price, and you get more sports for the dollar than you can even imagine. So also want to thank Don Boyle for having faith in us to do these games for him. We love doing it. Don's the one that brought you, and really appreciate it. Yep.
Thank you. And I want to thank today's crew here on site and also back at the Beals Insurance Studio in Bedford. That is Ben Beals spinning the dials and keeping us on the air.
Our director.
John Barron, our videographer, also Craig Incardoni on the video as well, and my partner and executive producer, Steve Beals. My name is Dave Collins. Congratulations to the Monadnock Lady Huskies. They defeat Conant today, 50-31 for the Division III NHIAA Girls Basketball Championship. Thank you so much for watching Friday Night Lights in conjunction with the NFHS Network. Have a great afternoon, everyone.